Hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from Geekdom 101. He's really getting these videos out this month, isn't it? It's crazy how much stuff he's putting out. But we're going to look into whether Ultra Instinct Goku using Dragon Fist could beat Jiren. And I'm going to go with, I'm trying to think of, I was trying to scale this in my head before doing this, where if you look at Omega Shenron and how Goku used that in Super Saiyan. Was it in Super Saiyan 4 mode? Oh no, it was just... Oh, I can't remember. GT was all sorts of... But I kind of feel like, obviously, the stronger form you're in, the stronger the Dragon Fist is going to be. So with Ultra Instincts, it's like... I just think, the ramblings of a madman. Right, let's get into this.
So a few months ago, on the community tab of the Geekdom 101 channel, I asked a question to all of you. If I did a video discussing what would happen if Ultra Instinct Goku used the Dragon Fist technique on Jiren, and would the
a lot of
Ultra
people wanted
Instinct
that.
Goku
Look at that, Jesus.
Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist technique defeat Jiren, I had everybody vote as to whether or not to do the video.
A lot of people.
And 85% of you said do the video, even though it is a wacky topic, even though it's out there.
It's very out there. I don't know how you're meant to.
I guess 85% of you, after 16,000 votes, thought that we should get done. So here we are. You have the video. We're talking about it here today. Can Ultra Instinct Goku, if he used the Dragon Fist technique, which I did cover in the very first edition of the technique guide here on the channel, check that out. I'll leave a link at the end of the video.
Good video.
Joining me to discuss it, the biggest Jiren fan that I know. Please welcome back to Geekdom 101, MJ.
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me back on the channel to talk about Jiren and Goku. I mean, we've done so many Jiren videos and Ultra Instinct videos. It's good to spice it up, bro, to throw in Dragon Fist into the mix, you know?
Chuck estimated that he believed that the Dragon Fist gives people at least, or gives Goku, at least a 10 times multiplier, and I always thought it was more so of a variable multiplier. Chuck the Cyber Cuck, which is kind of funny because I thought he changed his name to Chuck the Fuck Cuck, but that's not going to work in YouTube. Then again, maybe it'll work. Don't edit this out. Maybe it'll work.
Don't edit it out.
It'll work at some point. But anyways, so he believes that the Dragon Fist technique gives Goku a 10 times multiplier. I think it does make sense, but I feel like it's variable. I think it depends on how much Goku puts into it and what form he's in and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So do you agree with Chuck about that 10 times multiplier? Just to start off with that. Like, what's your estimated guess on the power of Goku's Dragon Fist? And yes, folks, it's not in the manga. We know all this. Please don't freaking leave that non-canon bullshit in the comment section. It's played out, brother.
It couldn't possibly happen.
We know
it
that.
doesn't happen in the manga or the anime.
What do you think
this
about
movie's older.
10 times?
And GT.
I mean, yeah, I can see that being a thing. You talked about that in the technique guide for the Dragon Fist and how it's mentioned how Omega Shenron is at bare minimum 10 times stronger after getting his power-ups and his amps, and Goku was able to use the Dragon Fist to pierce through him. So it makes sense for that to be a 10 times boost on top of the Super Saiyan 4 form. However, I've always kind of assumed it to be a variable number, and it could also be even bigger or greater than 10 times because, at least in GT and in the movies, the Dragon Fist is seen to be Goku's trump card.
Yeah, it is like the last thing, isn't it?
Greatest
no
technique,
one's
if you will.
survived
so
it.
for him to be able to use that, I've always assumed it could have been a higher number. So, but 10 times is good, though. I would see that as a low ball. 10 times is good. So.
Well, when it comes to power scaling the movies, and GT actually, the scale always seems to be higher than in the series, mostly because of the fact that, let's be honest, the runtime of the films is usually pretty short, and because of that, they want to wrap up the final battles quickly. But if you remember, Hirudegarn in Dragon Ball Z Movie 13 is able to one-shot Super Saiyan 3 Goten with his tail, and Ultimate Gohan could do nothing against him, but Goku in Super Saiyan 3 using the Dragon Fist was able to win. So the question lies here. If the Tournament of Power allowed killing, or if Goku and Jiren rematched, and if Goku was able to tap into Ultra Instinct, the silver-haired version, the true version, one final time, could Goku, using the Dragon Fist, could it beat Jiren? Could it kill Jiren? What do you think?
I'm going to hate to say this, but I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're a fanboy of Jiren, is that why?
Yeah. I think he can. But first, before we get into that, I think people should remember just how OP Jiren was in the tournament. I know
very, very
we are kind of heading
Christ.
into, what, 2 years since Super ended? 2018, we're going into 2020, so...
That is crazy, it's been that long.
People have to remember, back in the tournament, when this was airing weekly, Jiren was a beast, and you've talked about this in multiple videos, and so have I. He tanked literally everything that Goku threw at him. No technique, no transformation that we had seen prior in the series worked on this guy. We even saw Goku bring out the Teioken and the Kienzan. Like, this dude was throwing everything at Jiren but the kitchen sink. You know, he even threw the Genkidama at him, and nothing worked against this guy.
One-hand deflection, bro. And the thing people have to remember, too, is, he was fresh, too. We're talking about a fresh as a daisy, as Bam Bam Bigelow would say at the next Anniversary King of the Ring. He was fresh as a daisy before, fighting Ultra Instinct Goku, Omen, and before fighting, Blue Evolution Vegeta. The guy was fresh as a daisy, and he's able to do this. So, with this video, I do want to discuss, both if Jiren was fresh or if Jiren was tired. But continue.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, Jiren was a beast, and he tanked every form and technique, right? Nothing worked on him, and Goku had to bring forth a never-before-seen transformation / technique, a new state of being, Ultra Instinct. So combining Ultra Instinct with the Dragon Fist, I do believe...
Well, if it's a 10-time multiplier, then Jesus Christ.
Because you're right, we've talked about this. In the Tournament of Power, you cannot kill. However, I find it very hard to believe that Jiren was holding back many times of power against Goku in the tournament. Even if they were suppressed, I don't think it was to that extent, and at that bare minimum, the Dragon Fist would make Goku 10 times stronger in his mastered UI form. Maybe even higher on a high ball. I feel like if he were to hit Jiren at the right time, right spot,
that would take him
I'm
out.
pretty sure that'd be it.
That would take him out.
And he would wrap around him like the dragon did, squeeze him, and maybe take him out. Why is that funny?
I don't know, bro. Wrap around him. I don't know.
There's a big pause right there, bro, and squeeze him, yes. Well, we can always use the jiu-jitsu comparison. But you know what's interesting about what you're saying, the 10 times thing, is that I think a lot of folks forget because they're so used to, the Super Saiyan 1 multiplier being 50 times. And that's a very impressive multiplier, according to what Toriyama had said in the interviews and what's in the original guidebooks. Of course, there's theories out there, like Seth thought it might be even bigger than that, and so on and so forth. But, so people look at 10 times, and they're like, oh, well, it's not 50 times, or even 2 times. And you have to
but you're still on top of all that.
You're stacking it on top of how strong Ultra Instinct Goku was. Super Saiyan 2 is, 2 times stronger than Super Saiyan, but it's one of those things where it's twice as strong, and twice as strong. When you get to those levels of power, it's a lot. Like right now, let's use a math example. If I have $5, if I multiply that by 2, I'll have $10. That's great, right? Whatever. Doesn't seem like a lot of money. You can buy maybe, I don't know, maybe you can rent a couple Red Box.
So if you're putting high numbers on it, and then you're doubling that.
However, if I have $5 million and I multiply that by 2, that's 10 million. The value of the 5 million is so much higher than the value of $5. So when we're talking about multipliers at this level, at this
it's huge, big
level,
numbers.
And
You're
people
putting
say
numbers
I
on
can't
it.
power scale. Fuck off! Get off my fucking nuts, you fucking booger eaters. So at this level, bro.
Whoa.
This video's off the rails, but whatever. We're having a good time. At this level, bro, the value is so much higher that Ultra Instinct Goku times even 2. Fuck times 10, times 2
it's still incredible.
We're venturing into he's creeping up on the angels, what I'm talking about at that point, just for the times 2, based on what we saw him do in the series and on Beerus's reaction and the respect he got from the gods. And we're talking about Jiren, who is, to my knowledge, the most powerful non-deity, the most powerful
he wasn't a god of destruction,
in Dragon Ball.
Angel stuff going on.
We already talked about that in a separate video, but he's really not. Jiren,
even Topo had the god of destruction stuff with the high on that.
Any mortal. And Goku with Ultra Instinct Omen, Ultra Instinct Max Power times 10?
Mastered Ultra Instinct.
That's going to be a hard one to stop, man. All I could think of is that maybe Jiren would be able to see it coming and to dodge it and maybe be able to do something about it. But even Jiren against Goku without Dragon Fist was having a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Right. Well, before we get out of here, let me ask you one question, and this is probably a question to your commenters as well. If we take Ultra Instinct out of the equation, and let's say we had Blue Goku versus Jiren, and the Genkidama didn't work, and Goku said, you know what, let me pull out this last technique, this last trump card.
The Dragon
Do you
Fist.
think Super Saiyan Blue Goku with the Dragon Fist could take out Jiren?
I'm not really sure, but that's a good idea for a separate video if we can do, like, what is more powerful, Dragon Fist or Genkidama, because I think that also is a variable number, because the Genkidama, the Spirit Bomb Goku did against Majin Buu, or Kid Buu, you know, that's 1 degree. Then the one he did against Omega Shenron was even higher, even though the ball was about the same size, maybe even smaller, but it was more potent. And then the one against Jiren was also pretty strong, because they had the power of everybody in the world of Void, which is endless, so you would assume that it's everything, but it's also nothing. I wonder if that energy would have been as strong as it would have been on a planet outside the world of Void, because you have all kinds of natural life and trees and birds and all that. I don't know. So that Genkidama may not have been as strong as some of the ones he did in other parts of the series,
that's very valid.
Stuff that's in a different continuity. So that being said, I still think if the Dragon Fist is a 10 times multiplier, that is a more dangerous move. Can Blue Goku do it? You know what? Leave in the comment section if you think he can. I personally am unsure of that because the way that he, I mean, I don't think he could, because if Kaioken Blue Goku wasn't enough, I'm not sure if Dragon Fist Goku was, unless he was able to find a
because Kaioken's like the multiplier, isn't it, on top of it? So the Dragon Fist is the multiplier on top of it.
That. Maybe if he exploited an opening and hit it with all his power in one spot, then I think that's possible. That's my answer for you. I think it is possible if you hit him in one spot, but we're talking about Blue and Jiren just embarrassed Goku Blue.
He bullied Goku, bro.
Bullied him, yeah.
He did, bro. He punked him out. So let us know in the comments what you think, and MJ, thank you so much for being here. Any final thoughts?
No, man, that's it. I think UI plus the Dragon Fist would take out Jiren. I feel like the Tournament of Power showed us that UI Goku was already just too much for Jiren. I mean, he technically won that fight, bro.
Ultra Instinct,
it was a tired Jiren, though, not a
that is true. He'd been fighting the entire 48 minutes against all these strong characters like Evolution Vegeta, Kaioken Goku,
And Goku was also tired in his defense, but it's still Ultra Instinct, which changes things. That changes everything when you got Ultra Instinct. Thanks again. Hope you have a great day, folks, and we'll talk soon. Take care of yourself and each other.
Sweet. Cool video. Yeah. Goku used the Mr. Instinct. Goku using Mr. Ultra Instinct with the Dragon Fist. Gonna beat ya. I don't know. But that was a cool little discussion piece. I like that. Yes, because the Dragon Fist is a 10 times multiplier, and the Kaioken stacked on top of Blue wasn't enough. Then it would have to be on top of Ultra Instinct. Yeah, that was good. I like that, and I like that. Like, MJ is a huge Jiren fan, and he still was like, "Yeah, I don't think Jiren's got this." So cool, awesome video, and I look forward to future stuff that Geekdom's doing. You point out a lot of stuff, and I really like it. I love these little discussion videos. So thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Subscribe already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you want to discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys. So you guys next time.